So for my last video, I showed you guys how to use the PS5 controller on PC, and we're still 1 week away from the console actually coming out. So there's a couple of features we can't try until we get it, like the adaptive triggers or the haptic feedback inside the controller. But one thing we can try is the mic. You can use this controller as a mic, and I'm going to show you guys how to set it up and what it sounds like. From this point forward in the video, you're just going to hear me talk through the microphone on the controller. I'm currently plugged in to my PC through USB-C. And if you go to settings, or if you type sound settings on your computer, okay, so you're going to go to sound settings. This is where you'll see if your mic is plugged in, and you'll see how loud you're being and all that. So output's my headphones, and then right here, you're going to switch that to the wireless controller, because that's the PS5 controller. So right here, you can see these levels. Right now the controller's just sitting like on my desk, and that's like where my mouse, my keyboard is. If I hold it straight up to my face, it sounds way louder, and I already know people are gonna do this because they feel like they're talking into it more, or they're heard more because they're putting their face on it. And this is if I were to hold the controller at my waist, which is also where a lot of people are gonna hold this controller at, because people just sit and play. So that's where you would hear the this range. You can see how low it's picking up. But yeah. And I know one thing a lot of people are curious about is the buttons when you press them. So this is like L1 and R1. Those are like normal presses. Then this is like heavy, like building in Fortnite. So you'll hear a lot of that probably through the microphone. The triangle, square, circle, X buttons, that's pretty much what they sound like. And then we got the D-pad, which shouldn't make too much noise. You can kind of hear it. And then we got the sticks. I feel like the sticks are closer to the mic, and when you click them in, they'll probably be heard. We got touchpad. And yeah. Alright, so I'm in Discord right now, and you can see here that it lets you switch the input of the device you're using as well. So wherever pretty much you can change this setting to, you know, whatever's on your computer, you'll be able to use this controller. And here it is again, wireless controller. You could do a sound test. Hello, 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 hello. That's pretty much what it sounds like. So remember when we got the PS4 and it came with that inline cable mic with one earbud? I just feel like this is the equivalent, the next gen equivalent to that. And mainly the people that will be using this are people that don't have any other mic or don't have money for a mic. Maybe parents, you know, won't buy mics for their kids, and they'll just use this mic. So be prepared to hear a lot of kids, a lot of button pressing, and yeah.